What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about how you can win almost every firefight in Tarkov. We're going to be talking about crosshair placement. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thank you guys so much for watching. The number one mistake that I see as a Tarkov player, for newer players at least, they don't aim in the correct spots. All right, Tarkov is a little different than Counter-Strike or Valorant or something like that, where you don't have to necessarily aim at head level all the time. I do, but that's just because I have experience with it. Tarkov, you have to aim at mainframe, and today I'm going to kind of show you how to aim at the certain spots, even if you have a corner or something in your way to where you have to peek around it, all right? I want you guys to aim or start aiming at either the head or the chest level. So I'm going to show you a way in the hideout how to kind of do this. This is my hideout. I want you guys to try and test, all right? Make this the test subject, right? I want you to make it to where your gun is basically pointing into it, and I want you to kind of aim at the last one at the end right here, like hip fire at least. Don't fire the gun, but aim at like the last subject similar to this, and see when you aim down sights where it is. All right, mine is to the right of the head. I want you to try and get this down to where you can at least aim above around this mark right here. All right, so anything above this right here is a kill shot, especially with certain calibers. I want you to try and aim for the head, but if you can't, I understand, all right? Not many people have 6 years of Counter-Strike experience. But that's what I want you to test. I want you to get in your hideout and then go to this target with your gun and then see where you would be aiming, all right? Now that was on the head. You can practice this with other things, such as, getting right here and peeking around and see where you're aiming. But I want you to get that down pat and see where you can aim. Now, I can't really tell you what to do without showing you kind of like what I do. So I'm actually going to go into a few clips here and show you exactly what goes through my mind before either shooting at somebody or engaging in a firefight, right? One thing I want to point out here for this clip, I heard footsteps outside of here, and I basically aimed at head level. Now, this is going to be a little off. This is going to be around the neck level. Stairways have always been hard for me. Coming from Counter-Strike, it's always been hard to, judge where the head would be. But this is where I aimed, and I'm going to play this through and kind of slow it down for you guys and explain, like, everything that I do. So I aim here, and they peek into it. I want to kind of go back to where they peeked from, and I shot. Hold on. Right there, you can clearly see that I aimed around the neck or chest area, which is a bit lower than what I normally like to aim at. And I'm not saying I killed either of these guys, because I actually killed them all three with a nade. But this is an example that I kind of wanted to show you guys on where to aim and have your crosshair or sight placement placed into the enemy, right? I'm gonna actually go to another clip, and I will see you there. Now, this, I think, is probably the best example that I can kind of show you guys, because I get into a pretty gnarly firefight here. This right here, as you guys can see, there's a flashlight, but there's also a guy, you can actually hear him to the left here, and he's about to peek in the angle. If you see my crosshair or my sight placement, it is placed at the head, so when he peeks, he should die. All right? As long as my reaction time is good and I'm focused, look at my freaking face, I'm focused, we should be good to take this guy out. So as you can see, clearly, we took this guy out. I was aiming at head level, so when he peeked, I basically got an instant headshot. That is a true example of what I want you guys to kind of try and learn or practice. And I guarantee you it's going to help you probably for 30% more of your fights are going to be wins because of this placement. Now, I also want to explain here, I actually pre-aimed this angle. If you see right here, it's a little down, but I instantly flick back up to his head, and then I get ready for his head peek if he peeks. He did not peek. He kind of peeked here, but the spray was off. And then I instantly switched back over from a guy behind me to the point where I'm aiming at head level already. So when he peaks, and I want to explain something, this is M855. So when he peaks, I'm already headshotting him, right? So that's head level, good to go. He's down, and then we have to move on to the next clip. So this is a perfect example, even without a sight, to aim at the head level and aim at, you know, above the general body mass right here. Aim at head level, neck level, chest level, especially if you're using like an M61 or M62. It's pretty easy to kill somebody with chest shots. Just do not aim at the legs. It's the #1 mistake, like I said, and that I see in new players. I do want to go to a few more clips, and let's move on. Now, this video is incredibly funny, but I also realized watching it back that I did something that not a lot of Tarkov players have learned yet, or some Tarkov players are struggling with, and I kind of want to explain it here. So I get up from looting this body, and I start getting shot at to the right, all right? I ran out of ammo, and I kind of whiff on the guy. I pull out my pistol, and I'm instantly aiming at headshot height, all right? If you see, I track this guy's head with my pistol, my sights, all right? And I see he's going to run into it, and once he hits the sight line, I will shoot, and he drops like a freaking flounder, okay? But it's a truly a good example on kind of how I think of things when I'm going through a gunfight and how it can help you guys kind of win these fights, right? Especially aiming at head level, it should be an instant death, right? So let's go move on to the next clip, and I will see you guys there. Now, this is actually the last clip I'm going to show you guys, and it already rang out a little bit, but I kind of want to explain for the last time where I'm placing my reticle or, you know, whatever, crosshair, whatever, all right? I want to show you guys kind of how I think about this gunfight. I heard this guy, so I already know where he is. I heard this guy, and I'm instantly aiming headshot level. I did not kill this guy in the end, but if you guys see when he peaks, I am around the head area, and it will kind of explain. So instantly, if I could slow this down, which I don't think I can in this program, if I could slow this down, I'm fairly certain I actually headshotted him at the beginning of this fight. If you see right there, I kind of got him. But I want to explain one more thing before I end the video, and that is re-peeking, right? If you guys see right here, I get another angle, and I'm going to do something called, it's called a wide swing in Counter-Strike. I don't know what to call it in Tarkov, but this is called a wide swing. So as you guys can see, I have my gun up and ready to fight. I'm kind of just listening for him. And this is called a wide swing. So if he was still at this angle over here, he would not be able to slightly peeking around the corner. If I wide swing, then he's going to have to actually peek into me. All right. Counter-Strike, we use this to catch people off guard. So as you guys can see, I overswing. I don't just peek around the corner. And I'm already aiming at head level. Now the scav actually ends up killing the guy, which is pretty crazy. But as you guys can see, I instantly re-peek into the angle at head level, and I think that's where you guys should start aiming as well. So yeah, that's the clip overview, and I will go back to the video. Now, wrapping up, I know this is kind of like a short video and everything. I wanted to get this out because a lot of people come into my chat either accusing me of cheats for headshotting them instantly, or new players understanding why they aren't winning gunfights. And I think crosshair placement is the #1 thing to where a new player needs to learn to win some fights, all right? I'm not going to say you're going to win every fight because, let's be honest, it's Tarkov, right? It's, you know, you're going to desync, you're going to die. It's Tarkov, all right? But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next stream or the next video. Peace.